Hello everybody, my name is Elenator and welcome back to Minecraft Through the Android. Almost did Minecraft Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld. I kind of forgot to plug the microphone in. There was a longer silence than I thought there would need to be. Oopsies. Anyways, we are back. I skimmed the changelog and there's really nothing in particular I missed. Goodbye spider, I don't need you around. Hello, the current roof cow. Even though I'm pretty sure the original roof cow is gone, but oh well. Anyways, here we are, 0.9.4. We are working on checking out the bridge. Almost forgot what I was last doing. So, the bridge is mostly done. Well, I'll need to see if there's any other details I wanted to add to it. Otherwise, we're probably gonna end up building another bridge from there over. Now that we have a massive amount of gravel, I could keep extending the pathway. It'd be nice if I turned this into a proper settlement. You've got the main village over there. You've got the team tree and outpost. This is where we've been mining. So I'm thinking if the staircase goes here, I could probably just make a dedicated path, which means maybe I should get rid of these trees. Your time has come. These trees were supposed to be eliminated a little while ago, and I'm finally getting around to it. I should probably make sure the stream is public. There are internet issues that pop up, so that's when I set it to private. Not private, unlisted. Nope, we're good. Cool beans. Let's see, what's today? Friday the 1st. May the 1st be with you. Oh wait, wrong day. Insert tee-hee here. Hello? You see what I see? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be smart about this. Because if I broke that block, chances are he was gone boom. The internet issues already. Big bowl of sadness. Alright, well either way, we're just gonna kind of deal with them. I wonder if I should go through all the devices currently using Wi-Fi. Because I can't tell if it's ISP or if it's something over here that says nom 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 bitrate. Internet bandwidth. The bitrate monster is returned. But we're gonna just keep chopping trees because I gotta get through these quickly. Plus they're gonna take some time to decay. How far do I go? I'm thinking if I start trying to get rid of this tree, then that'll just keep exponentially increasing. We're already at 6% dropped, come on. Why you gotta make this difficult for me? Howdy Jonas, welcome back. Hopefully it's not an entire day of stream issues. Everything worked just 2 days ago. And now it's working less. Alright, so what I'm thinking, this is going to take a little bit to decay, so we'll just head back, grab the gravel, and set out where we want to put the path. What I need to get you, there we go. Save the sapling! I may look like a hero to the saplings now, but just wait, there will be a time where they feel the flame of the furnace. Hey, if someone's watching this at any point over a month from now, you should totally comment the quote I just said, because I will forget. Chances are, not chances, absolutely I've already forgotten what I just said. Something about saving the saplings, waiting to use them flame of the furnace. Maybe that sounds like a song name. Alright, well, either way. Still 6% dropped. Could be worse. It'd be a real shame if this whole series ends up being streamed unlisted. Because it won't be recorded. Since I do not have the local storage space for all that. Because knowing me, I wouldn't want to get rid of it. Alright, so now we have gravel. Gravel was added to a dedicated area. Oh, nighttime's approaching. I don't know how much I'll need, so I'll just grab a bunch of it. I wonder if I should design, like, more houses, generally, like what these village houses look like. Because if I want this all to assimilate, maybe I should just go for one big village. That's not the bedroom. And catch some Z's. No weather timer to reset. Maybe I should make an observation tower. I have heard of Nostalgia Launcher. Just recently. Someone else made a comment on one of my previous streams, 2 or 3 of them ago, asking if I've heard of it. It is indeed not the launcher I was familiar with from however many years ago, because this project only started within the past, like 8 months. Minecraft, which was part of the whole MC Pi revival. Who's buzzing me? Minecraft seems like a more recent development. Anyways, eventually I might get around to checking it out, but I don't plan on using it. They say that the Android versions come from the archive.org, which I'm gonna hope it's the same archive that I have as well. But the one I last looked at was a copy on that was re-uploaded to MediaFire because the original archive was taken down. But anyways, ignoring the source, I don't know how it launches native APKs for Windows, since I'm no Linux user. This might be too much of a height difference, because if I focus on that level there, yeah, so that's this height right here. So I would need to flatten some of this, because I don't want the bridge to curve upward. I feel like I'm not going to do that well. I could have made a gentle slope, but I'd rather just keep it flat. But now it feels like I should push this back because there's plenty of flat space up here. Decisions. Well, thankfully I don't have any big plans, and we're kind of waiting around for new stuff, since we've already experienced half of the 0.9 features. Although I do want to find a biome viewer, because I want to know where all the hot biomes are. We haven't seen any of the new deserts, or the good old Disco Mountains. But if I wait a little bit longer to find Disco Mountains, 0.10 brings mine shafts to the surface in the biome, as well as gold. Bring gold up to any Y level. So maybe it would be smart to just hang around here, and then once we get to 0.10, that's when we start looking at biomes and stuff. You say easier solution, which I understand, but what are the issues you're referring to? I haven't looked at any reviews or anything, or how it launches. And so it's only x86 between 0.5 and 0.11. So it sounds like that's the only original versions then. While having a full all-around feature, such as what I'm currently doing on here, I'm not version limited. Howdy, stranger. Never seen you before. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Minecraft through the Android. I'm currently building a bridge. I did one bridge yesterday, and now we're going to work on another one as I expand the pathway. Because I have plans for this little mining outpost here. Good old vertical shaft. You don't know how to run it? Don't worry, I have plenty of issues as well with running community projects. I can't seem to figure out why the 3DS converter isn't working. Oh wait, I have gravel on me. Just kidding, we're going back. I've done whatever I could, and it seems to be... all the documentation is written with a lot of assumed knowledge that I don't have. So it's logically possible, but I can't figure that out either. Otherwise, I would have provided a converted copy of my Into the 3DS world already. The only thing I can provide now is the original 3DS version. But I've got plans for that world, so I need it to be in Java. Oh well. Howdy, Griffin as well, welcome back. So, I'm thinking, I want the staircase to be here. That way I can just replace what I currently have. Maybe I should build up. So I'm gonna have one pathway here, which means including the superstructure, it's gonna be closer to here. Oh, that's not right. I need to build down here. I need to dig up more of that. Or I extend this. Alright, we're gonna get rid of all this tall grass. I have a bunch of dirt that I don't know what to do with. So instead of digging this area to make it flatter, we're gonna build it up. Missing some files? Well, that's not good. This sounds like we need a centralized and very beginner-friendly documentation and tutorial series for all this. That's what happens when you have a project run by back-end developers. Alright, so we'll build that up there with the dirt we currently have. But before we do all that, we're going to walk on back. Cough, cough. We're going to walk on back because I don't want bad guys around. Maybe tomorrow night I'll work on expanding the light since I still have all these torches on me. Looks like drop frame percentage has gone down from 6 to 3.1, so that means hopefully it stays stable for the rest of the day. So the question now is, how much do I want to build up? I'm thinking maybe cutting it off right around here. Shame I just got rid of that torch. Howdy, Paul. Welcome back. So this is going to get built up probably all the way to here. There's no tutorial. There's not even a installation section. Alright, so I can bring that forward, which means now I can bring this forward. Oops. I feel like I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm not paying attention to the slots because I'm so used to the slot just running out and not being replaced with something new. Inventory Tweaks had this feature where it could replace slots when they ran out. What it would replace is, maybe I should make this diagonal. But what it would replace is only the same type of item. No, this is gonna bother me. It needs to be a right angle. And I don't know where these spiders came from. There's one cave entrance. Alright, so maybe I will only push this forward about here or so. I'll fill more of this in soon. I'm kind of just using up all this dirt because I only have one double chest allocated for it. And based on previous projects, that's not going to be enough. So if I spend the dirt now, I won't have to worry about it later. Feel a sneeze coming. Can I pineapple this one away? If all this is coming together, since I don't want the gravel to go lower, that's going to be right in the way. Here, how about I just start placing this now? Nope. Auto jump, leave me alone. The game doing stuff that I don't tell it to. Well, at least now we have the corner allocated. There we go. Doesn't look very clean now. But once I get this all set up and the dirt turns to grass, I think it'll look nicer. I don't have all this tall grass in the way. Oop. Enderman, did you steal my block? No, I'm sure I just didn't bother clicking it. Blame the Enderman every time. Nope. Uh-oh. I don't want that flint. Don't worry, I have plenty of flint and steel already. Nope, I don't want that either. Oh, that means I'm nearly out of dirt. Whoop. Question now is, do we go get more? I might want to wait around for this to turn to grass first. Oh wait, I was supposed to bring all this together. Oops. In the description is a download for the world itself. If you had a dedicated Pocket Edition world viewer of sorts, or something like Universal Minecraft Editor, you can open the level.dat and check the seed. Because I don't have it memorized. Oh wait, isn't it 1? We were discussing this on previous episodes, way back in part 1. Because it started showing the seed, and I don't know if that's because there was a mistake made somewhere, or if it's a seed, if the seed is 1 because that's what the seed used to be, and just by conversion or whatever. I don't even know if you can type 1 on Java. I think it depends on the version. I think they added the ability to type single-digit seeds recently-ish. I say recently, but that would have been within the past couple of years. I forget how old 1.21 is. Do y'all remember when 1.21 came out? And why do I have several incomplete stacks? There we go. There we go. I feel better now. That was bothering me. Right, we needed dirt. Do we have more to fill in? Something in the pond splashing. I don't know what I'm hearing. That sounds too quiet. I just heard noise. Well, I don't think I need this much gravel, since I don't plan on putting too much on the other side. In fact, I bet I can also get rid of this stack. There we go. Oop. Double click. There we are. Let's catch some Z's, and then we'll go from there. It'd be really nice if I could build the bridge using the same format as this one over here. That way you get 2 of them perpendicular to each other. But I'll need to count and see if I can do this in increments of 4 plus 1 block. Let's just, oops, bring all of this together. Is this going to come together? I feel like Not really. I might just leave it like that, though. Hey, I'm watching my item stack count this time. Aha! I did not accidentally place gravel. Good job, me. I'm learning. Oop, this is not very smooth. Compulsive terrain smoothing indeed. There we go. I'm happy with how this looks. Of course, it will look better once the dirt turns to grass. This looks natural, mostly. Could use a little bit more touching up, or dare I say, torching up. Years ago, I asked someone for help on torching up my Minecraft Legacy world, and he responded, "Sure, I can help you with touching it up." And I said, that wasn't a typo. Torching up as in we are placing torches. It may or may not be a real term, but it is absolutely a term that's existed for like 6 years, 7 years. Minecraft Legacy was started in 2017, but it didn't go public until I don't remember when. And I'm realizing I built this way off to the right. Or left, depending on how you look at it. I think I want to build up this side. Good job, me, from a few minutes ago. Because I have all this dirt ready on the ready. That's close enough, I guess. Let's grab the cobblestone. And then we can start counting. With this pathway done, and once the bridge is done, I'll probably start working on the structure that surrounds the mine. Because it's a big fall hazard. I'd rather not accidentally fall over the edge. And I want something more than just fences. I'm working on the perpendicular bridge now. Well, you know what I should do? I should make another bridge over there. Because you see that? See that ugly plank singular line in the floor? We need something better than that. The villagers, they're not good architects. They can't even open doors. How did they build this? The door must have been the last block they placed. I wonder if I should move the cobblestone chest to the church area as well. I guess it doesn't count as a natural block. I don't know what I wrote on the sign out front. Howdy, howdy. You've returned. I'm continuing on with the series. We are now on 5 episodes. Here we are, full release of 0.9. And this is bothering me. Well, what's also bothering me is that this is another incomplete stack. I think in a few minutes, once it turns night, we're not going to sleep immediately. Because I want to place down more torches in this area. Since it would appear I'm taking over. Oops. When auto bridging doesn't place where you want it to. Of all the features from Bedrock that I want ported to Java, this is one of them. I'd rather it be optional though, because I don't want it forcefully on. Oops. Ow. I'm okay, said Captain Man. Except this isn't Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld anymore. I do take fire damage, fall damage, and drowning damage. This world in particular, I plan on going only until 1.1 at the latest. Notch didn't think of sneaking until Alpha 1.1. I'm pretty sure people suggested it earlier, but it took him long enough to implement because he didn't find it. He didn't find it as a priority. Sneaking in Classic would have been great though, because that would have helped with building. Oh wait, if I have the bridge, so yeah, it's one log, 3 planks, then another log. Is that another pink sheep? Well, I'm not gonna bother trying to lead this one back, but I have the shears on me. Good job, me. I forgot about them. Otherwise, I would have been shearing more sheep. I wonder if there are no brown sheep that spawn, because I haven't seen any brown sheep, and this is already the second pink sheep. We saw one pink sheep yesterday, and there's another one today. So is this seed just like spawning pink sheep in this area? I didn't find any over here when I began. But they also implemented mob despawning. So I wonder if that frees up the mob cap and why we're starting to see them now. I also don't know if Bedrock ever had spawn chunks for performance reasons. Yeah, these are temporary, but we're gonna light up the bridge as well, because I don't want any bad things on it when I come back. I can't tell if this is a proper forest or if this is more roofed forest. It's easy to tell on Java because roofed forests always have a even darker tinting to the grass, whereas on here it just looks like more plains grass or forest grass. Goodbye. Look at all these torches. What a big old safety area. No bad guys for me, please. Unfortunately, though, I'm no longer able to light up the entire world. It's physically possible to light up the entire playable area, but world sizes are not 256 by 256 anymore. And howdy Koski, welcome back. I'm really hoping nothing sneaks up behind me. That's right, they take 4 hits now. That sounds like the diamond sword is rather weak, if it takes 4 hits to kill a zombo. Remember when it used to be 2? The notch added armor points Notch added armor points to Zomble. Unless that was after he was already done, because I don't remember when it happened. That's not my storage area. Oop. Ultimate Minecraft Polar World Part 5 is probably going to be after Through the Android Part 2. So what we're currently on. I'm thinking it's going to be next, since it does not require as much setup as Part 6. I'm gonna I have a lot of other series that I need to get through though. Because I still need Slice of Pie. Minecraft 4K isn't gonna be a series. It's probably gonna, well, it might be. I'm thinking of having it be another mini-series, although the only playable version is the second version of 4K, since the first one you can't break or place blocks, and the JavaScript, 4K JavaScript, you don't do anything other than just watch the terrain fly by. We need logs, we need slabs, we're probably going to need more slabs than that. The reason why I haven't filled in those last few blocks on the bridge is because I want to make sure that this lines up well. A brine shrimp aquarium. I feel like you were telling me you set up aquariums in the past as well. Is there any particular purpose? I do not know what's special about brine shrimp. I've already kind of completed what I wanted for the 4K world, and oh wait, I never showcased the results. Oops. After my 4K stream, I ended up not showing what I did with the world. Soon, I hope. Now that I have proper internet access again. Okay, one more roll of cobble. Pico Marine Aquarium. Alrighty then. We're gonna run out of logs. Oops, maybe I shouldn't have made so many planks. So close. I only needed 4 more. In fact, 4 more logs, that's equivalent to 1 regular tree. Why go back home when you can chop down more trees? See, I don't need a tree farm. I just have to walk a little ways. No, there's still no brine shrimp in Minecraft. Or any shrimp. What are the marine animals we have? Alright, we have the Nautilus now. I say now, but wasn't that update last year? When did we get the Nautilus? Wasn't that something like 1.20, 1.10? All of 1.21 has blended together. It went on way too long. I wanted to keep the wood one block below. That way the logs are slightly taller. We are going to redo these torches, though. I'm so sad that they went from 1.21 to 26.1 because it bothers me in a way of I wish we had a 1.22, 23, 24, and 25. Then instead of going to 1.26, it's just 26. If only, if only. Howdy as well. Okay, what is it that keeps popping up the symbol and the chat? What is triggering that to play, or is that y'all people typing something specifically? Because I keep seeing it and I don't know what it means. There we go. So this bridge is 5 sections long. That one's only 4. There we go. Seeing the what? Here, I can take a screenshot. What is this? What is this symbol right here that keeps popping up? Because I don't know what it is. Every so often, I see it, and I don't know what it means. Am I the only one seeing this? I can't be going crazy, because it's been popping up. It's been popping up. That was that screenshot was specifically Koski's message, where it's just 1.21.11. Somebody is using a multilingual keyboard setup. That was you. That was your message. Something's messing with me, and I guess if none of y'all are seeing that, then it's on my end. Oops. There you go. Okay. So you are unintentionally throwing it up then. Because it's not popping up on OBS, which means I didn't know if y'all were seeing it or if OBS just wasn't capturing it. Because I only see it on the regular studio comment section, the chat on there. Type just a number again. Because it doesn't pop up with words, I don't think. I wonder... I have all this gravel, I kind of want to extend that pathway and have it line up with this one. Hiccup? It blocked your number? Oop. Well, it seemed to be okay with 1.21.11. There you go. Yeah, I see it with 420, because it popped up there. So I see it when it pops up when you type just a regular number. Maybe I should be placing down torches. Let me just go a little bit more, and then we'll plop some torches in this area. And it'd be nice if auto jump left me alone. Because every time I break one of these tall grass blocks with a tool, it's a waste of durability. Oh, you're trying it again? Let's see if it works. I can't tell. No, if it happens repeatedly, then the message is definitely active. That's funny. It's not blocked anymore for the rest of this stream, as we've discovered yesterday. Of all the experiments that have been done on stream, I've not expected this to be one of them. Oh, it alone still is? Oh, sad times. I see you. Oh, is that a brown sheep? I can't tell. Because I was just saying earlier how I don't know if I remember seeing any brown sheep over here, but I've seen 2 pink sheep already. Are we good? The urge to just keep placing down more and more torches. It never ends. That's why it's nice placing down torches in the in-dev world, because it's totally possible to fill it up entirely. Alright, let's head back so that way I can finish the pathway in peace and not be hunted down by all these zombies. Oh, the message popped up for you as well. The little icon. Is it when anyone types in just a number? Yeah, I see. What is it? What is messing with me? So I guess when anyone types a number, I see the icon appear. Oop. Real shame, because it's not going to be saved as part of the stream itself. So I sound crazy. Is that a Minecraft seed, or were you just spamming the keyboard? Alright, so the pathway is right here. Oh look, here is a brown sheep. Alright, cool. Hello. Because pink sheep are supposed to be more rare. Misremembered a phone number for Charter Home. Is Charter a service provider? For some reason I remember that I associate them with internet, not phone. But equally so, I always associate Verizon with phone. And then one day they became an internet provider as well. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm doing stuff here. I wouldn't be surprised if it blocks phone numbers for proper security things. Alright, buddy, you're kinda in the way. But I'm gonna... Wait, oh. Yeah! Double shear. There's either a once only thing, or YouTube had to take some time to process as to whether or not the message needed to be filtered or not. Or it's getting smarter. Does that waste durability? I don't know if I wasted sheer durability during that. I will forever micro-optimize Minecraft, because I can't unthink that. So if it's still lets you say it now, then I wonder why it didn't let you say it the first time. When there's insufficient data to back up either hypothesis. Alright, so now what we need is more gravel. But I don't need cobblestone, and I put away the dirt as well. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all this wool, but at least I'm slowly stockpiling the white wool. I could build a wool man, because it's not a snowman, since I don't know where the snow is either. Didn't I just try to get rid of a bunch of dirt? How do I have more dirt than what I started with? Maybe I don't. Maybe I do have less. Probably doesn't work with the new AI models because plenty of people have tried it. Was yesterday then just another coincidence? Oop, I don't know how to make this line up. Oh wait, where was I supposed to go? Wasn't I trying to line up with there? Oh, I guess I changed my mind. I guess we're trying to connect over here instead then. Well, I want this to go maybe to here. I'll pick that up at the end. I'll pick that one up at the end too. And that one. Maybe I should go horizontally instead. There we go. Now we have this nice long gravel pathway. Now, I don't know what it's going to be used for, but we'll figure it out. Alright, we'll go... We might only stop right around here or so. Excuse me. Okay, hold on. How come Zell has the little thingy on it? The multilingual keyboard sign. I thought it was only numbers. What is this witchcraft? Well, it's not singular phrases that get flagged. I have no idea. I give up. Nope. Oh wait, aren't I gonna dig that up? Type a number, because that seems to be most common. Say 4. Excuse me, chicken. Yes, it popped up on that 5. So it definitely pops up on numbers, but I don't know why it popped up on the Zell. Because last I checked, XEL is not a number. Even in Roman numerals, I don't think E is one of them, even if you ignore that's not correct formatting. If I hover over the message, it disappears. I cannot click on it. If I hover over the message, that symbol just disappears. Is that the 64-bit integer limit? Or does that just so happen to start with a 9 as well? Oh, there's a zombie up there. Burn. Burn, please. Oh, that's why I don't have a torch up there. Because I couldn't get to the roof. Oh, wait, let me just plop this down real fast. Boop. There we go. No more zombies on my roof. Apparently no more me on the roof either. Oh wait, why did I bother making a staircase? I just should have made a second pillar. Oops. All for one... almost said flower. One feather. Top 3 chatter to have the symbol. It popped up on OS Stuff's 5, and I don't see the top 3 on there. I wonder if there's some sort of extension I have. Some sort of translation extension. Why would it translate numbers, though? Numbers are universal. Man, all that wasted durability on the tall grass. I lost my shovel due to the tall grass. Well, I guess now I'm going to sort of get that durability back. You can see it if I take a screenshot, otherwise you tell me if you see it. Because I'm only seeing it in YouTube Studio, and presumably I would see it on the regular live chat as well. But I don't have that open. It's not the @ symbol. I can send another screenshot of it. Baby cow, where's your father? Oh, he's over there. Roof cow, is that you? I'm still kind of bummed about roof cow, but oh well. Test word to try it out. Why did it pop up on there? This is very inconsistent. It appeared on the previous message. Nope. There we go. I don't know why it popped up on test word. We're gonna save that for later. Alright, how are we looking on pathway? We need... Oh wait, I just realized this is the last part of the transcontinental gravel road. I'll just finish this now. I don't need a shovel. Nope, drop frames 1987. When the bite happened. You know, the second bite. He goes, why are there 2 bites? It's translation? What? Oh, you did what? I didn't even look at OBS. I looked at the, I read, yeah, test word to try out what it is what I see here in English. It is auto-translation. Well, I didn't turn that on. What is this, Twitter? Oh wait, does that mean if I hover over it? Yeah, if I hover over it shows the original message. That's why the translation icon disappears. Why was it trying to... I have no idea why Zell wanted to be translated, though. I understand now. But I don't understand why, or where it's coming from. Oh well. I'm wondering just how many messages from the past few days haven't been in English. I feel like no one's tried it before now, though. I've had messages in other languages previously. There we go. Hooray, now it really is feeling like a settlement. This tall grass is kind of in the way. Maybe I should start a sugarcane farm. Because I want to do something with this area right here. Because this is about the best lake view I can get. Even though I just got lucky with this river being really, really wide. Stop jumping. Thank you. If you can read this, it works. So now I'm understanding. Now I know where the symbol's coming from. Automatic translation of messages. Alright, sun's going down. Time to catch some Z's. No weather timer to reset. But I'm feeling better. That sugarcane's going to take a while to grow. So we'll work on the superstructure for the mines later. Let's bring all that over. More compulsive terrain smoothing. I have an odd number of torches. Let's go fix that real fast. Isn't this place so much safer now? I've got these torches all over the place. Woohoo! It's also hard to tell what's too dark. Part of that being, I have to deal with smooth lighting. I want it to be off, but the last time I turned it off, we had graphical errors. The textures were not rendering properly. They would pop up flipped, invisible, mirrored, rotated for unknown reasons. What it made for a good meme video. I did not kick people for not speaking English. I'm pretty sure they left on their own because I only spoke English. And none of those blocks belong here anymore. They can be here as long as they... I wonder if YouTube can auto-translate stream audio. Because I know YouTube can auto-translate video audio. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I think I disabled that anyways. I was gonna say, they can be here as long as they can understand what I'm saying in English. Because I can still respond to their translated messages. Oops. Translation doesn't work on regular chat. Does it only work on live chat compared to comments? Is that a missing block? Subtitles and dubbing does not work on a live stream. Alright, I had a feeling it wouldn't, but I figured I would ask anyway. Alright, let me just head back here real fast and clean this area up a little. Does this work? Yes. Are you writing the messages directly, or are you having a translator? I don't know how many languages you know. I'm thinking I want to build this up. Oop. This whole area is kind of messy. We don't need such fine detail. Okay, let me go grab stuff to build that, now that I feel better. I'm not multilingual, I only use Google Translate. I figured if Google Translate can translate a message, you would think it'd be able to untranslate its own messages. Because I'm pretty sure YouTube would be it'd be piggybacking off of Google's translation system. I feel better though knowing the origins of all this. I still don't know why it finds numbers to be something to translate though. Oh well. And I don't know what language Zell is in either. Why would it try to translate that? Alright, so what we need... Hopefully y'all did not hear the cough. What we need is probably... Do I want more planks and stuff? I could use dark oak. I have an idea. Let me grab regular logs. Regular planks. Can you speak this language? This is Latin. I feel like the he is not correct. Alright, so we're gonna take some of these logs since I don't think... Oh wait, we do have dark oak. Oops. Would it have been a better term instead of he as a proper translation? Do you speak Japanese? I do not. That's enough, right? Oh no, that's only 32. Probably not. Okay, 56. I feel better. Has learning Japanese been slow? Or have you just been taking classes for it? Or have you been learning it? There we go. Have you been learning it for a long time? Because I feel like you started a while ago. I'll take some of that, thank you. Where did the past hour and 11 minutes and 11 seconds go? This was a random language I chose from Google Translate. Sounds about right. I'll take that. Let me reorganize my stuff. Man, those shovels are way to the right. You remembered enough. Has your Japanese faded away with time then? Get some logs. Plank stairs. Maybe we're good. I guess for some reason I thought you were actively still trying to learn it. Nope. Please don't take up that slot. Thank you. Time passes so fast. For what was your motivation for trying to learn it the first time around? Or perhaps previously, assuming you tried multiple times. I think I'm gonna need a lot more stairs than this. Maybe I should have saved some of that dirt for scaffolding. Whoop. In fact, that's looking a little short, but I didn't realize it's already turning nighttime. Back forth, time to sleep. One of these days, I hope to visit Japan. I never did. Last time I left the country was 2019. I visited the UK. We produce everything. Who are we? Says the individual. I see you, zombies. Time to fry. Example phrase 2. Is that another random language? I wonder if you can find a language that's not on Google Translate and see how it tries to translate that. It's Chinese. Yes, I understand now. Yeah, let me I guess just deal with my design choices and scaffold. Oopsies. Build scaffolding out of planks. I'm probably gonna leave that one alone and just start here. I wonder, does this work? Auto bridging does not work like this. No, no upside down. And what happened to my precious bitrate? Are things doing any better yet? Man, Google's mad. Google's mad at us. Google's mad at us for the amount of translations we're trying to ask it. Have I watched anime? Yes. The message that was sent right after that does not get translated. Or watch the anime. Man, bitrate monster, leave me alone. I'm doing stuff. He gets old English. YouTube doesn't know how to translate that. I don't know how I feel about those logs. I feel like either change the logs or change these stairs. I think I'll end up changing the stairs and just use regular oak. I like the design though, because it looks plain having it be completely flat up top. Alright, we're getting there. No, we're not. Oi! Sad times. Bitrate monster, leave me alone. I'm not trying to make a slideshow. I'm just trying to build. Well, that's unfortunate. All the frames dropping like flies. That's not what I wanted. Whew, all of that just to get done one layer, and I still have to meet up in a singular point. This is the time where I say live check, make sure the button at the bottom has indeed turned red for live. Or the icon. Make sure the live icon is red. As I keep looking between the planks and the bitrate. The message after the live stream slideshow one was not translated either. Man, I don't want to have an unlisted series. That's boring. Alright, well, what I'm looking for now is getting up to that next level. So I'll need to come back with oak stairs. That'll wait. So then I was right, it only does translate what's found in Google Translate. That definitely was not translated. Chocolate oak. Howdy, potato. You joined at a time where it seems like the bitrate monster is getting hungry. Maybe he's hungry for this chocolate. Oh yeah, we found out that something on my setup likes to auto-translate messages sent in the live chat. We need to come back because we need more dark oak. As well as some regular oak stairs. I'm not crazy. You heard that splash splash. That was something in the water, right? I feel like I heard something splashing around in water before. Is there just an area on here? Yeah, because this will be enough. I only need 8. Oh, fortune like the moon, whose state's ever changing, and now it's gone. Alright, I needed more dark oak stairs. You wax and you wane, your detestable life no longer hardens. Then cure the sharpness of the mind, poverty, power, and dissolve it like ice. Who are you quoting here? Lyrics from O Fortuna. Oh, wait a minute. I feel like I know that song. Honestly, the only reason why I know that song is because it played during the opening for AMV Hell 1. Those were the days. I say those were the days, but I was only getting in all of that 2020, I think. Trope using chaotic scenes? Oh. Played on the radio in 08 when the housing market crashed. That's unfortunate. Oh, Fortuna, that didn't flow well. Ignore the previous message. I will not forge anything, I will not. That didn't translate fully. The only thing it properly translated was like, I will not anything, that I see multiple times on there. Interesting. This is the first partial translation I think we've encountered. Hi, crazy. I thought I had 8 of these. Oopsies. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up was translated to I will not forge anything. I think I dropped some stairs down here. That's not a stair, that's an egg. How am I missing 2 stairs? I could have sworn I had 8. Oh, you're right, I did have 8. I totally miscounted. I needed 16. Oops. Alright, well, either way, at least this is enough to get up there. And yeah, I like these oak stairs more. We'll probably go until maybe the last 3 in the middle. So that's 1 more set. Oh, no way, I can Halo reach from here? This is so nice. And I think I'll have enough for this. In fact, I think I might have exactly enough. There we go. Ta-da! So now I just need to come back here with some glass and fill it in the middle. Boonga Boonga Cavemen gave us language and we were the Oonga Boongas. That's kind of funny. The stream from, I think it was yesterday, it felt like we found a way to get past YouTube's filter system, and it might have just ended up being coincidence, or YouTube being YouTube and we don't know how we got past it. Neanderthals might have had complex language first. Where would the language have gone? Rai doesn't like this language. He's not here, is he? No, not this time. I feel like he would have said, I'm here. Scientific name for humans. Oh, you know what? That might have been my fault. Because I'm pretty sure. No, no, you will not be let in. We're gonna take the exit out the back. Okay, well anyways, I'm pretty sure it's my fault because you remember Ryan, right? All the blocked words that he kept spamming me with are still blocked, in case he ever returns. So that one might be my fault. That one might not be on YouTube this time. Alright, that's what I was doing before the... Oopsies! I didn't want to do that. What I was doing before I saw the green bean outside the door was I needed all these planks to make more stairs. That one didn't translate. The only thing it translated was she. I wonder why, because if no one else is translating this stuff, I don't know if it is a YouTube thing and y'all just don't live stream to find out, or if it really is something with my browser set up. You have about half an hour to see if Rye shows up. miss something? In terms of stream content, you didn't miss much yesterday. Hold on, I realized I forgot 2 more of these. Oh, and I didn't get glass. And I don't have a way to prevent falling. And I don't have a staircase into this either. Oops. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to say, change my mind. We're going to get rid of 1 layer all the way around, because we're going to replace it with cobblestone. That way, the cobblestone staircase we build assimilates smoothly. I feel like phonetics, at least the way I think, I feel like phonetics is easier to process as opposed to just straight up memorization. I don't know how the human mind works with all that. I feel like we had this discussion before. We've talked about languages and whatnot previously. Time to go. What is that random sliver? Certain faces of clouds even stop rendering. Are messages and messages in multiple languages? Did you intentionally type that twice? Because I know if it's multiple languages, did you say messages in multiple languages? I came back for the stone that has been cobbled, because we need a lot of stairs. Or and fences. There's only 1 type of fence still, right? 7 different languages. Did you use 7 different words? I'm gonna grab all of these because I don't know how many stairs I need, or how many fences I need. In fact, let me grab some of these as well. Then we'll catch some Z's, reset the weather timer. There's no weather timer. Old habit. Alright, so fences I need. This only makes 2? Alright, I used to be 2. So I need to do like most of these. I'll feel better doing that. Does 1.18 change sleeping, not resetting the weather timer? Wait, I think it does. I think we talked about this. No school. Being on break is fun. Alright, I needed cobblestone. That's over here. Bit of a walk, but that's okay. Gives this part of town a purpose other than just being the safety area for the villagers that got themselves trapped in here. That's not cobblestone. My cobblestone isn't here. A doink. Examples of words that can be translated into other languages. Well, at least it's convenient on my end. There we go. I need most of this, because we'll be making a lot of stairs. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't make any fence gates. And I already had planks on me. Translated it 30 times and it wasn't as random as expected. Moss stone might be able to be crafted. That might be a soon thing. I don't know if it's exactly 0.9.4, but I know it's close. Because I was reading up on the 0.9 wiki within the past few days. The only thing you need is Minecraft Pocket Edition. Except Pocket Edition is gone. They killed it. And I need more sticks. How long? Because didn't we learn when... No, it was what, American English? Isn't it American English where it's moss stone? And it's like the other Englishes, Australian and UK, both have it as mossy cobblestone. Wasn't until 1.13. 1.13, long after Notch. Only American English. I wonder why no one bothered to report that. Alright, drop that there. A little splash of something that's not gray. I think one of the reasons why they're both just called mushrooms stems from old... No, that's not true. Never mind. Forget what I was about to say about different data values all having the same name, because they aren't different data values, there are two different IDs. You can't blame, like, planks and stone bricks. You can't blame it on being one ID, but with two different data values, because there were two different IDs to begin with. You know what I didn't do? I didn't bring glass. I think we'll leave the glass for now. We'll just head on down here, start working on our stuff. Planks and stone bricks didn't have different names until 1.3, I believe. I think they were just all called wooden planks. The logs were also renamed, because it used to just be called wood. And then eventually it was changed to log, and part of that is we also got the different log variants, other than just the one type. One for each. They could have changed mushrooms, and they chose not to. One of those why Mojang why moments, because at that point Notch was taking a step back. And how far did we go? Only 5. Hello! You having fun there, Mr. Spider? Ah, he's gonna try to knock him down into the pit. Brown dye still can't be crafted. I thought they changed that alongside bone meal and lapis and ink sacs. Does brown dye still not have a version? Oop. Brown dye is crafted from cocoa beans. Okay, let me reread that again. Okay, so it's a separate item, but still. Okay, so they did at least separate it, so then I was memorizing correctly. But the only way to get it is from cocoa beans. Sun's going down already. Leave me alone. I feel like they're future-proofing in case they have more ways to acquire brown dye in the future. Let's see, can I place both of these correctly? Nope. Nope. Okay, 50-50. I got half of these stairs right. You could craft it from orange and black. I didn't know that. I'm also not as familiar with Pocket Edition history. Because by the time that I didn't play it as much, I was not at the point of interested in the history. So we only go down 3 blocks at a time. At least we're getting there. Is the cobblestone turning red? There are lighting bugs aplenty. The lighting system for entities on here is a little weird. Currently, there are no cauldrons, but as a bedrock feature, yes. Well, I guess if cauldrons and brewing and potions and all that was 0.12, then there was a time that it was still Pocket Edition where you could jump. There you go. Alright, you're 4 hits instead of 3. Nom 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 nom. Hungry, hungry sheep. Java eventually got sheep individual textures once you shear them right. Where the little tufts left behind is properly dyed to what the sheep color was. Because I remember that being on Pocket Edition for the longest time. And I think when they tried catching up Java, same thing as when they added the fallen trees. 1.21.5. I don't care about drop number. The version number is more important to me. Alright, we need put away our stuff. And be prepared for more mining for the last 15 minutes of the day. So we don't need cobble. We'll be picking up more of it. Oopsies. Did I have all these stairs? Did I make more stairs when I already had a bunch? Well, either way, I don't need the full block. One of the future UMP parts will end on 1.21.11. I can't say which part though, but it's not 5. I have big plans. Part 5? Nah, that's way too soon. Alright, dirt. I don't need that either. Alright, now I'm ready. Away we go. Oh, that looks so much nicer. Yeah, looking at it from here, I like this view. This looks so much nicer than just seeing the hole in the floor. Do not be afraid of big plans. But I need to make sure the ultimate Minecraft Polyworld stays the ultimate Minecraft Polyworld. Alright, back to digging. Thankfully, we don't have to dig for very long. I kind of finished what I wanted, and I didn't want to start something new today. You say you finally got to Prism. Have you been using multi-MC previously? You've been using the vanilla launcher? Oh, I couldn't. I have a few legacy profiles that I still use the original launcher. It's not even the original, the vanilla launcher for. But other than that, most of my stuff is either on Bedrock or multi-MC. Not Bedrock, Betacraft. That's the word that starts with B. $69.63 dropped 1.8%. I think we're doing fine now. I did get confused because I'm playing Pocket Edition, because I didn't say what I was also supposed to say is, unless it's something oddball, like this series, because this is neither multi-MC nor the vanilla nor Betacraft. This isn't even the launcher used for the 360 versions. I also have some sad news. Sad news for me, at least. I can't find my controller. I wanted to play some Minecraft LCE, and then I went looking around and I realized I don't know where my controller is. That's some sad times. I'm not on BlueStacks. I was on BlueStacks for 0.2 to 0.4. 0.5 introduced a virtual mouse, and BlueStacks didn't know how to deal with that. So now I switched over to Nox. It's kind of funny, I made a whole tutorial video on how to set up BlueStacks. And surprise, that lasted for like 20 versions. Not even. I don't know how many I played. I ended up skipping several Pocket Edition versions. Oops. Bye. I ended up skipping several Pocket Edition versions because they wouldn't launch. And I can't tell if that was a BlueStacks thing or not. So that's kind of an oh well thing for this world. But the good news is this is just a test world. I need to know what it's like upgrading through Bedrock. I did not make a Nox tutorial. Oops. Sorry. Finally wrote a complete second chapter. Hooray! Well, nearly complete. It's never, as an author, you never feel like your work is complete. As someone who is a published author, you never are gonna be 100% satisfied with something. I should follow up on Ultram's story in the Nox Empire, or whatever it was referred to. Because I've been wanting to record more episodes for, oh, what was it called? Minecraft Polyworld Creation. Is that what the series is called? Hold on, he had 2 Polyworld series. Maybe they were both called the same thing. I can't remember. Well, either way, I still hope to record more on there. I just haven't done that yet. If it's a chapter 3 curse you're hoping to avoid, think of it like this. Are you gonna be the next Valve? Do you know how to count to 3? Because so far, Valve hasn't figured it out yet. Are you gonna follow in their tracks? It's a lot of stairs. Maybe I should have made this 9x9. Oh well. Speaking of 9, we only have 9 more minutes left. I think the controller is coming out May. Like, next... Oh wait, we are in May. I think they're coming out, or it is coming out next week. Thursday? Something like that. Either way, they still need to work on the Steam frame and the Steam machine. That's what I think it's going to be called. Something like that. Stop jumping, auto jump, leave me alone. The important part is getting what you can for a story first, and then you can polish it up later. There's been an image going around that I guess kind of turned into a meme, where it's something like, it has to make it exist first, perfect it later. Something like that. I never got a Steam controller. I wanted one back when it was on sale for 90% off because they were trying to clear out the remaining inventory. Unfortunately, I did not get it. However, I did get their the Steam. Hold on, what was it called? Steam Link. There we go. I got the original Steam Link when it was 90% off for $5. And it came with a game called Icy. I'd never heard of Icy before. I don't know why they partnered with Icy, but hey, I got both of them for $5. Icy was a great game. It reminds me a lot of the Stanley Parable. Well, either way, I missed my chance to get the Steam controller. I'm pretty sure it's because too many people bought it at the same time. And so, like, they sold out the remaining inventory like that. So thankfully, I picked up the Steam Link. I think the controller had a game associated with it as well, but I can't remember. Notch was doing a whole lot of testing in the beginning. All the way through InfDev, he was back and forth on stuff. I think we talked about this previously. Because there's a specific change, a specific thing that he added one version, and the literal next version he changed it. Don't think it was the example, but one thing off the top of my head, minecarts. They were first introduced as storage, you could push them around, and that was that. A week later, he said, they're writable now. You still had to push them, but they were more fun than just being used for mobile storage. I don't think Vertex Offset ever made it to an official release. I think that was just From what I could tell, and from whatever we know, that was never publicly released. It was just a video. You just made the video showcasing it. Something else from Classic or in-dev. I don't remember what we were talking about. Said he wanted beer to Minecraft. If Notch kept going, we might have had it. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a brewing system that was not related to alchemy. We're 4 minutes. We're almost done mining. 'Cause I just wanted to wrap this up today and get more cobblestone. That way I could start building more next time. There was a video someone made within the past few years ago that was something like looking back at all of Notch's old blogs and whatnot and stuff Notch said in the past and be like, as of 1.20 whatever, how many of these are in the game? Some of them popped up. There was a list. There's a long list somewhere. I want to say it was like 100 and something things that Notch said. And this video was going through the entire list of like what made it in and what didn't. There's no red dragon, but we do have a dragon. Because Notch talked about dragons long ago. There was a episode of Minecast, I want to say it was episode 2, that we have saved, that Omni Archive has saved, where Notch was a guest speaker on there, and some of the things he talked about ended up making it into the game later. Would you not say the creeper is evil? Is the warden not evil either? Now we're getting into Minecraft's lore. What is considered evil in the Minecraft world? The Ender Dragon, I think, used to be gray. Light gray, but I think that was a temporary texture. I would totally like it if we got gears. I want Minecraft to have more mechanical stuff. I've said before, I feel like steam power would work well within the Minecraft world and what we have established. Minecraft is more fantasy though. Having steam would be industrial. Oops. Over a stack of granite, where did this all come from? Gravel doesn't go here anymore. Good, but doop. We're probably not going back to the mines. I don't think we have enough time. Yeah, there's about a minute left, so we'll just toss all this. Boop. Don't go to that stack. There you go. Red Dragons specifically were talked about a little later in development. Closer to late beta or release. But I know some of his original plans were included. Rideable dragons might have been there. I feel like I don't know all the features of Create. I don't know if I'll ever get to it. But I don't think Minecraft would extend that far. The only thing has been the Render Dragon. I finally went back to read that message. Render Dragon is still used, right? Let me toss this as I start saying, say your final thoughts now. We'll be back again. Not tomorrow, tomorrow's Saturday. Hopefully I go back to the 5 streams a week. I'm trying. I've been making it this week so far. Yeah, I'll deal with all the crafting and whatnot on my own, because I need to replace my tools. Yeah, that's all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.